BT has long recognised that corporate responsibility goes hand in hand with growing a sustainable business model. A number of projects already implemented are giving positive results for BT. And from the top to the very bottom, the company has actively set out to transform the way it is run and the way employees interact with each other.
In the UK alone, we have reduced our carbon footprint by 60% since 1996, and they're aiming to halve that again by 2016. It's not just the big things, but it can be a collection of small things. We have what we call carbon clubs around the company. Employees can come together and work together at a building level or at a team level to help reduce carbon impact.
And the policy seems to be working. With the establishment of carbon clubs, 8,000 employees have now pledged to reduce their carbon footprint at work and at home. At the company's site in Suffolk in the UK, BT is actively supporting these pledges. A trial run is currently underway, using electric bicycles for employees to get around the site. The bicycles have already proven to be a hit. They use a combination of pedal power and engines, powered by electricity. But electricity sockets are appearing around the site in Suffolk for other vehicles too. Employee Graham Seabrook drives an electric car to work every day and believes others may soon follow suit. After all, it costs him around 1p per mile to run, and he doesn't pay road tax.
We have something like 4,000 people who come onto site every day, many of whom will be using cars, but many of whom are travelling relatively short distances from the environment around Ipswich, perhaps between 5 and 20 miles. So many of them are suited to, or their journeys are ideally suited to electric vehicles.
As well as addressing transport issues in this manner, BT has also looked at working practice and has implemented what is believed to be one of the largest flexible working projects in Europe. 70,000 BT employees, 70% of its workforce, are now involved in what has been called the BT Workstyle Project, a flexible working program allowing employees to work from home. Here at the BT Centre in London, flexi-desk areas are now supplied for staff who work from home. The results of the scheme's implementation have been staggering. By 2005, BT estimates it saved €725 million per annum through reductions in its office estate alone. Martin Thomas lives near Brighton, on the southern coast of the UK. Martin, who has worked in BT for 15 years, chose the flexible working option 8 years ago.
I get so much more done at home than I do when I go into the office. I'm more efficient in other ways as well. I probably start work earlier than I would if I went to an office, and I definitely finish later. But I have more home time as well, so it's really the best of both worlds for me.
With the development of new technology, Martin's team all feel the benefits of the scheme. As well as being scattered throughout the UK, one team member is based in Germany and another in France. For Martin, there are also environmental benefits to be had with the arrangement.
If I got my team together for a meeting, that's you think of the kind of travel that's involved in bringing people in from Germany and France and so on, and all converging onto London for a 2-hour meeting, where we could be just using the phone and using the technology to see and interact with each other.
The scheme has meant BT is avoiding purchasing approximately 12 million litres of fuel per year, resulting in 54,000 tonnes less CO2 being generated in the UK. Teleconferencing has eliminated the annual need for over 300,000 face-to-face meetings, leading to a saving of over €38 million a year. BT has also found that because of the flexible working system, the proportion of women who return to work after maternity leave exceeds 95%. But the scheme has proven to be a hit with employees across the board. By mid-2006, with flexible working available to virtually everyone in the organisation, approximately 50 employees were signing up for home working every week.
It's actually never been more important to be a good corporate citizen. And that's because the business case as well as the moral case is very strong, both directly and indirectly. Directly, because actually if you want to recruit and retain the best people anywhere in the world, they want to work for companies who are motivated by contributing to their communities, to their environment, and really making a difference. Similarly, customers around the world also look to companies to really be making a difference, and it's part of their evaluation, and all the studies show that. I think indirectly, the healthier the economies we work in, the communities that we have, the better business we do.
But BT is not just concentrating its efforts for true corporate citizenship in the UK. In India, BT, Cisco and the NGO One World South Asia launched Lifelines India in November 2006, a telephone-based information service to enable farmers to record a question and retrieve a recorded reply. Today, coverage extends to 700 villages, and more than 350 calls to the service are received each day. Crop quality and efficiency has already improved, and some farmers have seen profits increase by up to 150%. Plans are now being developed to extend the service coverage to a total of 3,000 villages by 2010, and would mean BT would have to handle 800,000 calls each year.
If I look at the queries being asked, they are on new farm cropping mechanism and techniques, new methods of managing disease and pest control, and also post-harvesting technologies. So the questions come on all these areas.
BT's efforts are being recognized by industry observers. In 2007, the company was named the world's leading corporate sustainability reporter in a survey carried out by the UNEP. Many more initiatives are being championed by BT as it makes inroads towards true corporate citizenship. But as BT itself recognizes, there is still a long way to go.